delighted once again to be partnering with the Chartered Institute of Internal Auditors to bring you another of our breakfast briefings.
Remediation plan. So again, it's extremely important that where there is no remediation plan, that's an urgent thing that needs to actually be done, because that is the demonstration that if the ICO comes in post-May, that'll be the first thing they'll look at if you're not compliant. What is your remediation plan? What is your roadmap to becoming compliant? So that becomes extremely important from an internal audit perspective, that is on your list before May to give some comfort. So actually, GDPR becomes an opportunity to look at your internal processes and use GDPR to actually think about how you can improve the efficiency of your organisation, rather than GDPR being a stick of a 4% fine. The 4% fine, I think, is an outlier. The real thing for a business is actually using this as an opportunity to improve business processes.
Looking at cloud computing. Just 5 years ago, I would meet with some of my clients and they indicated cloud computing was nowhere on their radar and it's not something that they're truly looking at moving into or getting involved with. Next year, over 53% of companies' end-to-end applications should be replaced by cloud computing services. Some of the traditional questions that we've asked are the controls currently in place to mitigate risk within the organization, and how can we then assess and report that back to management and executive teams? What we're increasingly going to need to ask is, are the controls that we have within our organization future-proofed to make sure that as we start using technology, or as our business starts using technology, is truly aware of how can we manage and mitigate those risks within the organization?
We need to begin to create a risk-based framework and assessment process, something that gives some structure to the uncertainty that we're facing. We need to begin to create some kind of an assurance plan that gives senior management and the board, the audit committees, some sense that we're doing the right kinds of things at the right pace, at the right time, that's effective and proportionate.